This past weekend.
What's up, guys? I'm about to do a this past follow-up. We had Malik call in March about not wanting to be the angry black man stereotype. He was dealing with some anger, some resentments maybe he had with his father, he mentioned. Let's check in with that.
Hey, how's it going, Theo? Big fan. My name's Malik. One thing I've been struggling with a lot of my adult life is anger issues. You know, not being super close to my father growing up. You know, I used to get bullied when I was a kid. Now I'm just some 6'2", 215-pound ripped up black dude who's pissed as fuck all the time. What do you do to not get so fucking worked up?
You know, it's tough to, how do you get rid of that childhood anger as you become an adult? You know, if you had issues with your dad, you probably were used to dealing with things on your own. So if I had to give you some honest advice, man, I would say start doing some white people shit, bruh. Get one of those bedside things that make the sound ambient noise. White noise, they call it. That's about the whitest thing you could do. Get a machine that makes white noise. It sounds like you that strong, bruh. You strong enough to get through this. Take a week off the gym and work out on what's inside, man. Just start working out on it.
Okay, so that was Malik's call originally, and that was some of the, suggestions that we offered him. Now, then I got a voicemail from Malik about 2 weeks ago, and this is some of that.
Hey, Theo, what's going on, man? Man, I took some of your advice. Shit, I don't know if you could just hear it in my voice or whatever, but, I'm a lot happier. I don't know if you remember some of the advice you had given me. You just said do some white guy shit. And, man, I've been doing just that. I bought some sunglasses. I cut back on, lifting weights and boxing so much, and I just been doing yoga and hikes and shit. It's been doing a lot, man. It's been, this is the happiest I've been in a minute.
And now I just want to check in with Malik today and just see what he's doing. So let's drop a call on him right now. I'm going to call him through the computer, doing a computer call. Hey, Malik?
What's going on, Theo, man?
Awesome, man. How's it going today?
Hey, man, it's a beautiful day, man. How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing okay, man. It's been a little bit of a choppy week, but I've been keeping it together the past couple days. I'm excited for the weekend, You got big plans for the weekend?
Yeah, about to be grilling in my backyard, just chill with the dogs, maybe crack a few brews.
Dang, y'all grilling up some meat?
Yeah, grilling up some steaks, man. You know what I mean?
Dang,
Bit.
that's beautiful, man. I had some, what did I have yesterday? Some lamb, actually.
Oh, yeah, that lamb's good.
Yeah, lamb's kind of a surprising meat, but I enjoyed it. Cool, man. Yeah, look, I appreciated you leaving me that voicemail, man, and I just appreciated you calling into to this past weekend just to talk about, having anger and dealing with that, How are you feeling these days, man? Give me an update on where you're at with some of that.
Yeah, man. So, I took some of your advice, so much on, looking so, in your mind and your soul. When you said, instead of hitting the bag every day or hitting the weight every day, I cut back on that, and I started looking into, some meditation, some yoga. It wasn't immediate. It took a while. This was back in March. I don't know if you remember, but after sometimes spending some time doing things like that, you kind of do start to figure yourself out. It's nothing but improvement from there on, I find myself, those outbursts don't come so often. There's still some shitty days. As a person, I'm growing as a whole, and that side of me, because, I'm a nice guy. I'm really not an angry type of dude, but that side of me doesn't come out so much, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I feel you 100%, dude. Once we start to, even just try to manage what's going on in a different way, like whether it's, taking a day off from the gym to even just sit and be with ourselves and just think about things, or to just not feel like we have to, try and solve our, whatever's frustrating us internally by trying to solve it on the outside with going to the gym or going out to party. Like if you can just take a couple beats sometimes, that will start to resonate inside of you, that your brain will start to think of things a little bit differently. It'll start to.
Right, exactly. Yeah, like you said, taking time. It's not always the physical. Sometimes you think, lifting heavy shit and just punching the heavy bag. yeah, you do feel great after doing that, but you're not really recognizing the problem. Stuff
Yeah.
like that. And you're the only person to really recommend that to me. Nobody's ever said that to me.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. And I appreciate you calling, leaving me that voicemail, because it's funny, man. It's like, we think of something that might be able to help, so we offer it up. But then if we're not reminded of it constantly, we forget it. So even by you giving me that voicemail back, it reminded me, like, the other day, I'm feeling down, or I'm feeling like I'm trying to take control of my life, and I feel like I got to go to the gym, but what I really needed was just to relax. And I needed that reminder, man, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Somebody we could look up to, like all these people calling in, listening to your podcast, just knowing that you care, you actually take the time to, give some advice, and just show that helps a lot too, just in general, man.
Thanks, bro. Now I know I told you that I said to do some white people stuff. Don't do too much white people stuff,
I bought me a pair of sunglasses. That was about it.
I don't want to see you learning to juggle or nothing like that,
No, man, I feel you, man. But yeah, man, I'm doing some white people shit. I picked up a pair of sunglasses. I say hi to my neighbor every morning.
There you go.
I walk my dogs off leash now. That's the whitest you can get.
Oh, damn, that's extremely white, dude. All right, cool, bro. Enjoy them meats, man. You guys have a nice weekend.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, thank you, man. Peace, Malik. So that was cool, man. Just got off the phone with Malik. I did, and one cool thing was for me, like, I grew up in like a black community. I don't know if Malik's black, but he referred to himself at one point as an angry black man, or doesn't want to be the angry black man, So it's cool just to talk to somebody who's different, and for us to both vibe on like a level that is pretty real, I mean, here he was having anger issues, man, and I have them, dude. We all have them, but if I'm sitting there angry, it's my issue, So we think the world this is making me angry. This, my girlfriend, my wife, I don't have the money for this. I don't have this. But if I sit there in that anger and I don't find a way to take action, even if at first I got to pause and get to a place of comfort, but then I need to come up with a plan of action. And whether that is something as simple as calling somebody else, sharing my uncomfort with somebody else, Because here's the thing, man. If you feel something, look at me, I'm getting urban just talking to a black guy, dude. I mean, that's just something, I do that, man. I get fired up. But when you have a problem, dude, once you share that problem with somebody else, now you got 4 shoulders holding that problem up, And it really, dude, I swear, I know it sounds crazy. It might sound gay as hell, Not in like a homoerotic way, but just like in an old school kind of gay kind of way. And I appreciate Malik, man. I really do. I appreciate you, for one, not only calling in, and being part of this little experience we have going on here with this past weekend, but then to call back, and say, look, I appreciate you sharing whatever suggestions that I had, little things that I can offer, I might not know the most about anger, but I'm 37 years old, and I've spent a lot of my life being angry. And today, most of the time, I'm not. Malik's in the gym. He's a tough guy. He likes to go to the gym. He likes to stay fit. But to be tough enough also to communicate, it's huge, bro. We got to just keep communicating. Because our burdens won't get that big if we share them when they're small. I really believe that. But just thank you guys for checking in for this follow-up with Malik, the angry black barbecuer. Now, sound like he got some beautiful meats going. So that really inspired me to maybe get up and even get a sandwich or something, to try to treat myself to something this afternoon. Maybe a nice sandwich, or I have some turkey meat in the refrigerator. Maybe get like a pina colada, like a virgin one or something to go with that. But I'm looking forward to my day now, and thank you guys for spending time with us on this past follow-up.